Well, Mark, as always, you gave us great information about the lawn, but we are back at my favorite project, the Consulate, and now it's time to continue moving forward with this project. And helping me today is Mike from American Design and Landscape.
That's right.
Good morning, how are you?
Good morning, I'm doing well. Thank you.
It's a big project, isn't it?
It is, it's a large-scale project. It shows a lot of potential. What you want to do is you want to at least design based upon that. So in other words, you're kind of extending the architecture of the house out into the property.
I have some really big sculpted junipers behind me, and what people don't understand is once you sculpt, you can't go back.
That's right. So once you've decided to sculpt it, you're into sculpting that plant for its future. Forever.
So these are probably something we want to take out, but before they do all of this, it's really important before you move into a house, before you start ripping things apart and tearing it out, that you better find out what the rules are for the new neighborhood you move into, like this one. So normally which agencies, when you go in to design a home, do you have to check base with?
Well, you have an HOA generally, that's the micromanagement of that development that you have to usually abide by. So you want their regulations, and sometimes the cities have their own regulations, so you have to keep those in mind too. But mostly it's the HOA, generally on fences, what kind of trees you can plant, what you can't plant.
We choose plants that are appropriate for size and placement as well.
Right, you want to have the appropriate plant scale for the size of the bed or the house. And you don't usually want to go too big, and you also don't want to plant large plants next to each other. You have to know the potential growth of that plant.
You know, that's the advantage. If you're going to do it yourself when you're in the nursery, you need to ask a lot of questions when you're coming to plant choice. If you need a lot of help with that, you want to find someone who can help you, such as yourself. And please also be aware there's a big difference between a landscape designer and a landscape architect, and you're actually a landscape architect, so you have a lot of additional certifications and can make sure that that plan that they would put together for you has all the accurate information on it, because you have to submit that a lot of times to your homeowners association for approval, and that can be a scary process for some. So having that hand to walk you through the process makes life so much easier. But Mike, thank you for your information. I am sure we may be seeing you more out at this house.
Okay.
And for their information, go to our website for American Design and Landscape at digincolorado.com. But next, we're going out to the Cessna House, which is a prime example of native landscape.